Hello, hello, hello. And thank y'all for tuning in. We're back on second day to bring a little bit of romantic thing to y'all, something to bring joy. So just sit back, chill, have that blanket and a warm cocoa because I know it's cold outside. Now, as you know, we have contestants that have entered into the Powerful Poet of the Year award contest. So we have a total, I think it's 12 or 13 that have entered. So what we're going to do, we're going to allow y'all to see the ones that have entered. So we'll be revealing the videos before the judges can actually make up their mind. So on Thursday, during the show, the discussion hour, we will have Miss Nice With It that'll be joining in with us. So just make sure that you tune in. She's also a poet herself. Very beautiful lady, very powerful lady. So make sure you tune in on Thursday at 7 p.m. So to join me today in going over the videos, we have our interviewer, Miss Keisha. Hello, hello, pretty lady. How's it going?
It's good. Cold outside, but it's good. How are
Oh,
you today?
it's freezing. My bones are feeling it all over. So we're gonna go over these videos. We're gonna go ahead and start off with our first one, so that it can see that we can get the first one out the way. You know, talk about it a little bit because there's actually two places that's going to be considered for, and that's one, as y'all see the trophy right here. Over here to my left is the Powerful Poet of the Year trophy. And then we also going to have the most melodic poet of the year. So make sure that y'all keep watching. Make your own decision as you see the numbers going by. So you're more than welcome to call in, give your own opinion, or make a comment. So we're going to start the first one off with Mr. Mondria. So y'all pay attention to this one. Just, we're going to talk about this when we come back.
You see, Mary, don't you weep, and Martha, don't you moan. The songwriter taught me, Mary, don't you weep, and Martha, don't you moan. I can remember it was about 9 o'clock in the morning, and it was me, and time to get some hair, and it was breakfast to be done, and we sang a couple of songs, and we loved on one another. The car was in the front, and we moved slow. We ushered in. We went around the block a couple of times. I smiled and I told the baby that this was your mama's favorite spot. We started moving to the church, and the church doors open, and we started to move inside. The church doors open, and we started to move inside, and the children moved slow, and I remember telling them that the songwriter said, Mary, don't you weep, and Martha, don't you moan. We started moving a little slower, and people were hugging and telling you what they brought for dinner. They were telling you and kissing you, and they were telling how they were missing you. And we were moving up to the front, and I couldn't believe that the woman that I secured with, had 2 children with, was now sitting right there in front of me. I'm going to promise you something, God. I get it. I know now when you said, Mary, don't you weep, and Martha, don't you moan. Had I been the man I was supposed to be, I wouldn't have been out there in them streets lying, telling you that I'm on my way home. You wouldn't have had to put the children to bed, and now you in the streets looking for me because I didn't make it home. You in head-on traffic, head-on hand with a truck. And now I'm saying, God, why did you have to take her from? I'm saying, God, why did you have to take her from me? I do not no longer live stuck. Mary, don't you weep. Martha, don't you moan. Brothers, we gotta get it together. We gotta treat our queens like queens, and we can't treat her like a queen if we don't know how to live like a king. The education, the prerequisite of loving a black woman means listening to a black woman. We got to understand that the songwriter said, Mary, don't you weep. And Martha, don't you moan. Had I been the man that I was supposed to be, I would have been the one who would have been there. You would have been at home. I wouldn't have to tell my children that they don't have to weep and they don't have to moan. You're looking down on us, and I got them now. I know what it means to wake up every morning and fix breakfast and love on and go to schools and teach on. I got it now. I'm so sorry that I had to learn the hard way, but God's way is always the right way. The Bible says, thy will be done, not your will be done. So the only thing that I leave you with is this song for Mary, don't you weep, and Martha, there's no need to moan. For Mary.
Wow, very powerful. Lovely vibes. Thank you for tuning in. Hello, dear Queen. And we also have Maricela. Hi, how you doing? Thank you from YouTube for tuning in. What is your thoughts on that one? Because that was pretty deep. That was really pretty deep.
Yeah, I didn't know where we were going with it at first, and I had to really just, tune in and listen to what he was saying. And it's all he was, I guess, kind of saying that the pain that Mary felt when she lost her son is close to the kind of pain that he felt because his wife had passed away because she was out there looking for him. So it's pretty deep.
Yeah.
Once I actually said listen to the words,
I hear echo.
Because his wife had passed away because she was out there.
Oh yeah, the volume. I had to cut my volume down.
I turned it down. So that was a pretty powerful one. That one was pretty good.
It was deep. It was deep. I could really feel it. Hello, Lisa Gigi. Thank you. She gave the claps. Lovely vibe as well. Thank y'all so much. To me, it was really deep. To me, it was like a lesson from a man to, that he took things from granted at first. He didn't really realize, what her worth was. And then when he was able to realize, he realized that the worth that they carried and how the load was on them. And he felt it.
He did.
And it seemed like, he was remorseful of it, That's something else. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to our second one. And our second one is actually Miss Lovely Vibes. So we got her in the house. So let's see what she got to spit. This is a beautiful lady, very powerful. She is also a published author. So check her out, check her out, check her out.
I'm Lovely Vibes, and this poem is entitled Never Alone. The tug at your heart in the depths of the night. that voice you heard staring you left, not right. Shadows of light coming from the darkness. Footprints in the sand, but you were in flight. The calm that you sense in the middle of the storm. The constant replay in your mind of an encouraging word or song. Warmth of a blanket in the winter when you have none. Cool breeze when the sun blazes, 103. Comfort of a kiss washes your silent tears away. When your heart wants to give up, but your mind says pray. When there's no comfort in words, so you take action instead. Longing for death, but each morning you arise by his breath. Smile on your face through the internal bleeding inside. How you found sleep in the middle of chaos and strife. Nevertheless, I am continually with you. You hold my right hand. Psalm 73:23. You were never alone. He never let go of your hand. That tightness, squeeze you felt in your right palm, pulling you back on that straight path. Acknowledge the little things. Be grateful for the signs. Never alone. He has always been along for the ride. I have called upon you. You will answer me. Oh God, incline your ear to me. Hear my speech. Psalm 17:6. This has been another poem from me to you. Lovely vibes.
Oh, wow. I got chills. I'm going to be honest. I got chills. Oh, wow. I can actually feel it because, I mean, I love meditation. And it placed me in a position of meditation, but it brought me to a place of that's original to me, that's familiar to me, more or less. And I can honestly say it's like, you know, it's like saying you look up to God, you know, you're never alone. There's always somebody there, you know, that you can lean on. And I mean, oh my gosh, she put that so beautifully. So what is your opinion on that one there?
Just beautiful. The soft music in the background, how she spoke it. Just we don't know what people are going through, and she had a little bit of everything for any situation. When you think you alone, when you sleeping through the strife and the chaos, you can feel your hand squeezing your. That was absolutely beautiful, and that right there can help somebody.
Yes, it was like, oh God, I've still got chills on me. My goodness. Oh, it's beautiful. I love well put together. I loved it. A lot of meaning in there. And I mean, beautiful lady. So as I said, you know, if y'all like that one there, know that she is a published author. Look up her book. It is available on Amazon. So thank you, Lovely Vibes, for entering in the video that you gave.
Beautiful, lovely vibes. Beautiful.
Now we have another one. He's not here in Texas, and we had him on a show before, and he caught my attention a long time ago. So we're gonna go watch his piece. Everyone, this is Mr. Outley.
What up, Joe? Just wanted to share something I've been playing with. Shout out to the homie Marcus Boy Beats on the production. If you didn't know, my name is Mr. Outley. So I call this one Appetizer. A wise man instinctively understands interests rooted only in the physical desires will eventually expire. Balancing act becomes tired. Penetrating without entering the temple may result in a lump in her throat. The inability to express basic words like clitor, it's, perhaps my mere presence, influencing that another reason to jump. Shifting of the legs constantly, unable to sit still, she's anxious. Impatiently waiting patiently, mentally I'm erect, while witnessing her crave me. Eyes provide evidence of future positions in mind. You been over. Stop that shaking. Remember that shit you was talking? Now you take it. Am I in too deep? Public perception no longer a concern. Numerous options at one's disposal, but there is no comparison. Why try to contain emotion when there's really no need? Therefore, with passion and intensity, fulfilling fantasies, inexplicable, unparalleled, not taking anything for granted. You see, something special was sprinkled on this here, because we're mutually enchanted with reckless abandon, feasting on one another's flesh. Yes, I enjoyed that hearty breakfast, but these taste buds are in the mood for something else. But I digress. Displaying enormous amounts of self-control, punishment being administered, rotating two fingers counterclockwise with a side of thumb action as her eyes roll. Temperature rising, sweating profusely, it's taking a toll, whispering in her ear, next time, do as you're told. Pleading for mercy, receiving none, showing up on time, no rest for the weary, until my job here is done. You see a new standard is being established, making it difficult. MC Hammer 89, a hard act to follow. Pressure forceful, releasing like a fire hydrant. Sinister grin I display, rubbing my hands together, grinning selfishly. Ooh, what a sexual tyrant. Keeping track of orgasm totals, losing count. Flight now cleared for takeoff, but she's tapping out. Wait, you done? Sweetheart, we just getting started. But it's okay. You rest. I'll just come back tomorrow. Appetizer.
I guess she won't be talking no mess no more.
No, that was pretty. I had to follow that one for a minute because it's like he was talking about an encounter with a woman, but then on some things, it's like he was comparing it to things that happen in life.
Yeah.
So just had to kind of listen, and it depends on what mindset you're in is the way that you're going to take that particular piece.
And see, like with him, I know he doesn't consider himself a poet. He considers himself a storyteller. And I mean, he got some other pieces that one's called Come Close. And I mean, it's beautiful. And then another one that he actually got a video on. So, you know, if y'all want, y'all check him out, Mr. Harold Outley. He is on Facebook. He's also on YouTube. He is very deep. I really, really love him.
Yeah, I like the way it all ran together. It just kept flowing. So
yes, that was nice. Yeah. And then the music flow and everything, and it was like you could even see him taking a deep breath. That was like, okay, man, yeah, you can't be doing that to people that's been celibate. Some people might say,
just take his poems, and you just like, oh. See? That's why he said it's over and it's just began. You already done.
Yes, yes, yes. Making sure it's the more comments up here so far. Let me scroll up. Come on now, baby. You gotta scroll up. Okay. So our next one is by the one and only Divine One. So pay attention.
Hi, the name of this poem is called Dreaded. He penetrated her soul and would not stop. 2:30, 3:30 at night. Same time was his routine. Every night she'd stare at that clock, dreading his coming. He wouldn't stop. Like clockwork, he gave her that lean, had the goods to make her fall into tears, which made her keep silent so she wouldn't be seen. Every night covered her mouth and said, "Shut up, you better not scream. No one will believe you and I'll kill you. Be quiet." And all she could do was dream. Dream of being free. He'd tie her hands really tight, then eat it 'cause she kept it clean and tight. Told her it was a special treat and that her apple was juicy and ripe. I hear her story every day, how she spoke of her apple, the forbidden fruit, and how he tore her walls down completely. Sometimes gently, sometimes slow, sometimes fast, hard, and sometimes, oh no, ooh, it hurts, please stop, let me go. Taking her ever-loving fruits, taping her mouth shut so she couldn't speak. He said she liked it that way, for he could hear her moan and weep. Yet ripping her body apart while she's dying on the inside, her soul saying, "Please stop, please stop." Telling her she's a beauty, a beautiful work of art. Yet all the world around her says, "Oh, he's such a gentle soul," when in all reality, he was a beast, a monster, a man out of control who needed to be caught. This could not be the beast. This beast could not be contained because no one believed her when she called him by name. Beast, beast, a monster. No one believed her. I pray for the women feeling this way every day. Speak out, be heard. God is not the only one listening. Thank you.
Oh my. Oh my. On the level of child molestation or rape.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I got from it. That was deep.
Yeah.
Very, very
But
deep.
even if he said his name, they wouldn't believe her because he was such a gentle soul.
Yes.
The
And
deceit that these pedophiles, and they don't even necessarily have to be pedophiles, but the deceit that they carry by day and the things that they do to their victims to
yes.
tear them apart.
And oh wow. And there's a lot of women out there that can relate to it. You know, Lovely Vibe says facts, it depends on the listener's mind. And I guess that was a response to what you said earlier. And oh man, Jesus said, come on now, deep, very deep, very deep. I mean, that there, I wasn't expecting the way it started off. I wasn't expecting to go that way, but then it's like when she got into it, it's like, wow, this is like a familiar place for a lot of people. A lot of
Yep,
people.
a lot of women deal with this, and because I could, kind of relay the taping of her mouth to him, just her quietness. It could have been because of her fear.
Mm,
It couldn't have even been real tape, but he instilled such a fear in her. that her mouth was sealed because he knew that she wasn't going to tell that secret.
Yes. Thank you so much, Divine One. That was deep. It was beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. And now we're going to go to our next one, which was, this one makes me so excited. And it's because she contacted me all the way from South Africa. She had seen our poetry contest and she wanted to enter. And you'll be shocked at the age she is. I don't know how to pronounce her name, so she is introducing herself. So we'll go ahead and play our next video.
Greetings to you all. My name is Jima Katsu. I am 16 years old of age, and today I will be reciting a poem titled Cruel Nation. Now, this poem goes against gender-based violence, and I hope my message reaches the right people. Hey, you pervert! You coward! Do you think you earn integrity and respect through violence? Abusing women is not part of a tradition. It is not our culture. It will not and will never be. Segwanele, golekane, zodingana, genoeg. It's enough. Women are tired of being punching bags. For how long? For how long will you punch? For how long will you kick? For how long will you kill? What has gotten into us? What has gotten into this nation? The nation which should contain peace, love, harmony, and joy, but now whips and sheds blood every single day. Oh, shame on you. You have brought nothing but a dark cloud upon your own country. How do you sleep at night knowing that you've just thrashed someone else's daughter to death? How do you walk with your head held up high like that, lurking through the corners like a lion searching for your next victims? You should be the shield, the protection. Women and children should look up to you for safety and security. Nowadays, when women meet men on the streets, they run for their lives. What a precarious, cruel nation. This is all just a psychological warfare. Do you think we enjoy living like this? Living in pain, in fear, worldwide, every woman asking themselves, am I the next murder case? Am I the next rape case? Am I the next victim? Am I next? I thank you.
Wow, wow, wow. And I was very shocked. She's 16 years old and she is living in South Africa. Thank you so much for entering the contest. Thank you for reaching out and showing love with this video. Now, what is your opinion on this video here?
First, I'd like to say thank you, beautiful young lady, for the courage just to speak those words. She's speaking from a place of something that is familiar, something that she sees and witnesses a lot, and she's tired of it. She's speaking for young ladies, women as a whole. She's speaking for those that are hurt, that are killed, and the men. You're supposed to protect the children and the women, but yet you do these horrible things to them. She asked him, how do you hold your head up so high when you walk and look for your next victim? That was wow. That's all I can say.
Yes, yes, yes.
Awesome.
Very deep. I mean, even at the part when you think about it, you know, because I come from domestic violence, you know, rape victim, and it's like you walk around, like she says, you walk around, am I the next victim? You know, am I the next medic? Those are some deep, deep words. And I mean, very, very beautiful and well put.
Beautiful.
Now, our next one is from Mr. D-Man Robertson. So here we go.
y'all doing? The title to my piece is No Love. A slap, a push, followed by a kick, then darkness all around. Someone's mother, someone's daughter, someone's sister is crying out. Fear, pain, suffering, feeling lost. How could a man do this to someone he claims he loves so much? Why? How could you hurt her? Blood, tears, scream, no shame, no conscience, no heart, just hate, no guilt, just cold hearted. Stop, please stop, are the words that were said. A gunshot, then silence as he fell from the sound of a bullet that went straight through his heart by his own child that saw the hate of his father. A coward's death gets no love.
Now, from that, what did you get from that? Because from what I'm seeing, it's another domestic violence situation, but it ended in a tragic death, but at a young one's hands. Oh, you muted.
I'm sorry. I get just the heartlessness that's in the person that's doing this. How can you do these things to someone that you say you love? You slap them, you kick them, you do all these horrible things, which, you know what, this person that he's describing walks around amongst us every single day. We work with him. We see him in the restaurants. We see him in the stores. So this person is not far from us
Mm-mm.
because is not with him. He's the man that's doing this could be someone that we hold close to us, our brother, because we don't know what goes on behind closed doors.
Exactly. That's just like my mom used to say, they one way at church, but they're another way behind closed doors. You never know
Yep.
because they got a mask on. But just to feel that the child that had to take this man's life because he's seen the anger in his face, that's deep. That is really deep.
He can't take the pain for his mom and his I don't know if it's his sibling, but he can't take his mom hurting like that anymore. So he'd
Exactly.
rather end it.
Yeah, protecting. Thank you, Mr. D Man. Very beautiful, very beautiful. And this next one we have is from Peyton Batiste.
I haven't been, because I haven't been invited yet. But I know the place, someplace special. A place unlike any other, filled to the brim of people from different time periods, different backgrounds, and all walks of life. Just on the other side of an invisible fabric that separates us from them. A realm, beyond imaginative possibility, where everything is possible. Just beyond, in the great beyond, lives an alternate eternal universe of bliss. A utopia where pain, exhaustion, and suffrage doesn't exist. A place where in their non-existence, they're still able to coexist. Where the most beautiful souls have shed their earthly vessels in exchange for eternal life. Where they wait for their loved ones to arrive to be able to reunite. Where the universe's secrets are revealed to those so deserving of her story. I know a place unlike any other, a place of different people from all backgrounds and all walks of life. Somewhere in the middle of nowhere lives a passionate place of love, wisdom, and eternal youth. A place that's unlike any other, that consists of different people from all backgrounds and all walks of life. In their disappearance, that day as they enter the grave, in this new place their spirit is awakened, and in that way are they here to stay forever. An old place, a place unlike any other, a place of different people from all backgrounds and all walks of life.
Beautiful young lady, was a beautiful piece. I'm telling you, I enjoyed that. I don't know. It just from that I got like she's letting you know there's another place. It makes me think about heaven. Like there's a beautiful place with all this.
That's what I got. Heaven.
Yes, like there's where you at now. Just know that there's a beautiful place there waiting. And I mean, it was so sweet, so sweet. I loved it. I loved it. Now, is that the same thing that you felt when you felt her words?
Yeah. So it's like all the other pieces that we've heard. It's like hers just kind of bring it in, like despite all that, no matter how you hurt, you're gonna be in a place where you're not gonna hurt anymore. It's everybody will be there, no matter your nationality. It doesn't matter. So this is a place of love. It sounds peaceful. I could almost see flowers, and when people speak, I try to paint a picture in my head, and I could visualize everything that she was saying. I could visualize this place.
Yes, and it's like as she's speaking and you're visualizing, it's like you can just feel the peace.
Yep.
From it, and I mean, it's beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much for that piece. Now, our next one we're going to bring in, let me see, what is the next one? Oh, okay, Chocolate Honey. So everyone, this is Chocolate Honey.
I thought I wanted you, but I really wanted me. I thought I wanted to love you unconditionally, be excited for you when you couldn't be, lend my love, my loyalty, and my breath to thee. I wanted to share all of me with you, the excitements of my pleasures, the joys, and even all the pain. Then I realized I need to share all of this with me wholeheartedly. You see, I gotta be there for me no matter what the circumstances may be. I got to love me unconditionally. You see, this red vessel that stands before you has been shut a time or two with grief, disappointment, and despair. But oh no, don't be sad, because see how this heart is set up? It will always prevail. Because this heart belongs to the one that is love, that created love. And when I cry out to him, my pain withers away and my heart aches no more. So yeah, I thought I wanted you, but I choose me. I choose to be the woman that God created, the door that he has protected. I choose the excitements of all my pleasures, all my joy, and all my pain, because it's all for me. Not to unload on any, but for me to stand in my purpose as that sweet, unique chocolate honey. Thank you. Thank you. I am Chocolate Honey, the one and only, sweet and unique, give you words that soothe your soul and healing for your bones. Please follow me at Words of Honey 75 on Instagram and Chocolate Honey on Facebook. Thank you for your time.
Woo! Chocolate Honey. That was sweet with some
That was some fire.
Yes, that she talking about sweet. That had some spice to it too, a little kick. I loved it.
Yeah, that was a little.
Yes, yes. And I can honestly say, I mean, it's like from what I'm getting from it, we tend to offer too much into a person to where we forget
Mhm.
ourselves. But we need to know that all that we offer in that person, we should be giving not just to ourselves, but to our Father.
Yes.
And I love it.
Yes.
It was like she
She
deprived herself for a while.
yeah. She woke up.
Yeah.
She woke up and she found it. That was really beautiful because we as women, we put so much into our men. We supposed to put in our children. We put so much into our men, and they may not. They hide us from us because we're so doing them that we don't even get to see us or know what we bring or what we're about because we're so busy trying to please them. And she says she choose her. And the heart that God gave her, she chose her and she chose the man above, which is our Heavenly Father. Beautiful people.
Great choice. I loved it. A little spice to her. I like that. Honey might be sweet, but I'm gonna tell you, she got a little spice. She got that spice there. Check her out, chocolate honey. Now we're gonna bring you on another video, Miss Nice with It. Y'all stay tuned. Watch this.
He waited patiently to court me precisely, respectfully, gracefully, tenderly in this plot to the womb. But at the time I was taken and my hormones had awakened by a man who had forsaken my need for emotional attention. See, he was addicted to the streets, leaving me at home with apprehension. And here this gentleman was to fill the voice that had been empty. I met his family and he met mine. Our vibes were strong and intertwined. Surprisingly, our mutual needs were aligned. But far too intense to fully consume, and by now he could smell the progression to the womb. 10 years later, we're still friends. Petty fights, we made amends. It's crazy how we just pick up and resume. He never gave up on getting to the womb. And now temptation is on both sides. Infatuation does not subside. Don't put that song on. If you put that song on, you're going to start at my lips. Too close to my womb. Too close to my hips. If you pour that drink, temperatures will rise. Back up, back up. You too close to my thighs. He got a glimpse of my breasts and now he want to see if they soften. Before I knew it, my clothes came off. And now here I am up on the wall, screaming your name like a class roll call. Go deeper. Go deeper. Go deeper. Go deep. Is this really happening? Is it too late to retreat? 42 days have passed and still no cycle. And now we're having arguments about our title. No need to call because you're blocked and your calls won't get through. Call your ex. You can tell her I sent you. I can't believe the disrespect that you're giving. While your baby's in my belly, some shit can't be forgiven. Night after night, you got me stressing out, regretting the fact I didn't just embrace that drought. Oh, how those I love yous quickly switched to gloom. And now I'm in the emergency room bleeding from my womb on Christmas. Discharged, and I quickly went astray. And you desperately searched for me day after day. And all them feelings I had for you, I prayed them away. And I ate that trauma like a fucking buffet. And I never expressed this to you, but right now I will. And I really hope that the regret gives you chills because here you are to finally see your son for the very first day. Just to put him on display. Well, he's in the urn on the fireplace. Happy Father's Day.
Woo, that hit.
that was some woo-wee.
And reality check because that come from something real.
Yeah, she told how it happened. See, that man wasn't taking care of her needs, the one that she was with at home. So then she started looking at this one over here. Poured that wine, put on that song. Next thing you know, in her womb.
A baby from it came it all. And he was not even there during the pregnancy, couldn't be located because she was blocked. And then to turn around when he go looking for her, because I guess he got word that she had his baby.
Mm-hmm.
Happy
Well,
birthday. You're
happy Father's Day.
maybe he
What,
didn't know
what,
what he was looking for, but there you go. Got to be careful sometime. That's why we spoke on yesterday, being more observant.
yep.
Let into your life, especially who you lay with. And I mean, we all have a past to where we regret.
Mm-hmm.
No, we grow from it.
But it's funny how men know the vulnerable woman because he already knew that she was vulnerable because she wasn't getting what she needed from the man she was with. So
Exactly.
he knew that everything about her was vulnerable.
Yes, yes. And I mean, that's why my mom always said, a man ain't dumb as you think he is. He know a good woman and he know a weak one too.
Yep.
And he know one that been through things to where he feel like, oh, I can just get this one as well. Because why? She's vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
Very well
Ready to
put.
fall into his arms.
Yes. Thank you, Miss Nice. Nice with it.
Nice witness.
That was nice. Nice. I love it. I love it. And now the next video that we're going to bring is from Mrs. Lisa Gigi. This is her video.
Hi everyone. Hi Spicee. Hello, hello, hello. Maybe I don't cry, but it hurts. Maybe I don't say it, but I feel it. Maybe I don't show it, but I care. I thank God for always giving me another chance. Everything that ever hurt, that we never told a soul about, has become a gallery of art inside of us. Karma says, when you love someone more than they deserve, they will hurt you more and more than you deserve. Don't help me. Don't hurt me. Hate me. Don't act like you love me. Don't make me happy, but don't ruin my happiness. Hurt. Hurt someone. Hurt some people. Hurt by words. Some by actions. Some by silence. But the biggest hurt is that someone ignoring us when we value them the most. When you're with a group of people, take a look around and notice who might feel left out. Include them in the conversation. Be an includer. You might be doing more than brighten someone's day. You might be helping to heal the pain or raw a tender place in their heart, in them, that day. Whew. I know you said 3 minutes. Oh my God. I'm trying.
She did wonderfully. Did wonderfully. And but we had some comments on here. I'm trying to scroll them up. I don't know why it's not scrolling up for me. But thank you, Eddie Bridgeworth, for tuning in. And I appreciate it. Some of these comments I'm gonna answer afterwards. He said, preach. He said, women can. He's okay. I can't read it from here, but lovely. Also, thank you still for tuning in. She said, great job, poets. Loved the show, ladies. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now from that, what I got was like, I don't know. It's like it reminds me of my piece that I wrote where it says the tears behind my smile.
Mm-hmm.
Only because you don't see it don't mean I feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Only because I don't tell you don't mean it's not there. I mean, it's like we hold on to a lot. And so it's like if if don't hurt me. You know, you have wounds, but you need them. Could you get them quiet, please? You have wounds that's hidden that nobody knows. That's just like when you've been abused. That doesn't, a lot of people are shocked when it comes out because they never knew. There was no signs, there was no indication. But like we said, you never know what's going on behind closed doors.
No.
So what was your opinion on this one here?
I like when she said, don't stop my happiness. If you're not gonna make me happy, you don't stop my happiness. And then she said that, I love you more than you deserve. And we do that to people. They treat us like trash. They barely give us any time, any positive love, but we pour everything we have into them. We give them way more than they deserve.
Exactly, that's true. Now, we have our next one coming up, and we're going to listen to this one really, really well. This is La Femme Nakita.
My hurting became a habit. It was tragic that I wanted to cut instead of praying away demons of hurt in my head. I wanted the pain to stop, wishing I could turn back the clock of tragedies that kept happening, sad melodies that stayed on replay. But my way to get through it all was turning to self-affliction. I wanted to turn my life into fiction, but it wasn't. It was me looking at a movie, except I was the star playing every character, looking for my happily ever after, but it never came. My life was a chess game that chose to use me in scenes of abuse, no tales of excuse. I was out there dying. My soul was crying. I thought that my smile could cover the hurt, but there I was, buried in the dirt of secrets. Secrets that haunted my dreams in my sleep as I prayed to the Lord my soul to keep. And in my soul was a story so bold that it was tragic when my hurting became a habit.
Wow. Wow.
That was powerful. My thing kind of flickered in and out, so I heard some of it, but the piece that I heard was, wow. She said she was playing every character, looking for her happily ever after. Yeah. Dying on the inside, as so many of us do.
You know what? I'm glad I'm not judging this. It is hard.
There's some pretty powerful people speaking from their experience, people speaking from deep within their heart. It's a tough one. This is a tough one.
I feel sorry for the judges on this one, and I'm glad I handed over to you because I had nothing to do with the choice. So I'm very happy. We have one left, and so we're going to bring this one on, and she's that Southern girl. So we're going to present to y'all Priscilla Fowler.
More to life. If money is the means, family better be your habit. Hustle savage, crack addict, on that gots to have it. See, I'm a fiend that responds to creativity and re-ups on empathy. Whip that work like it's kin to me. Plant a seed and upgrade your dispensary. On the curb, slang these words till my sandwich bag was empty. They'll jot this down in history. How I hustled for this patience, to practice grace amongst those who forsake it. A burnout to believe in this basehead dream that Brown can achieve. Some generational wealth. create a higher sense of self, access my ability to accept this guilty plea, do 10 to 20 behind this black responsibility, penitentiary chances for this integrity I stand in. So it's eloquence from this pen to my commissary ends. Thank you. Penitentiary chances for this
I'm telling you, these poets know how to raise some hairs on some arms. I'm telling you.
Yeah, man. She was. I'm trying to listen to all the words. She was spitting some fire right there.
Yeah,
that sounded like she could be standing up talking to some young women and some young men.
Yes,
Woo.
like you would make you want to step and say, "Preach, preach, preach."
Yep.
Yeah, y'all look her up. That's Priscilla Fowler. Also, La Femme Nikita. She has a CD out. She also performs a lot. Y'all look her up. She's both of these are just they go out and perform, and when they hit that stage, they be shaking. So
Yeah.
I mean, all
had
of these videos. I mean, it's such an honor on everybody that submitted a video that entered in. I was really shocked. And my thing is that this encouraging inspired me to want to do this every year, just to pull this out of you, the gift that you're being given, because there's not one that's less than the other. All of them are fire.
Yep. And it speaks of what they've seen, what they've lived. It just speaks and it spills out of them. Just wow. This was really an honor to be able to be on this show tonight, just to hear, the pieces from all the poets, speak, they flow and just speak from their heart, they experience. So it was wonderful. I enjoyed every one of them.
Yes. So, the judges, they really have a mind-challenging decision to make for 2 different positions. And like I said, I'm glad I'm not doing it. It's hard. It's hard because if I could, each one of them would have a trophy. I mean,
yeah.
I love it. And I mean, I look forward to, who they choose. I mean, we all could say good luck to all of them. All of them are, y'all both are an award to me. That's what I'm going to say. Y'all are a gift to me. So I guess we'll just have to wait till Thursday to find out.
I am excited to see.
My hands are sweating because I don't even know. They won't even tell me nothing. I'm like, oh my God, I wonder which one is it going to be?
Yeah. Well, I will say they definitely have their work cut out for them.
They do. So,
because all of it was spoken genuinely from the heart with the right attitude, the right finesse, the right tone, the right volume, everything.
And it had a real good meaning. And I really like how they brought every word to life to where you could actually feel it.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And let's see what this comic is. Yes, Lisa Gigi said everyone was awesome. She said she really enjoyed it. So did we. Thank you so much. And Lovely Vibe says, great job, poets. I really thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight. This has been it's a relaxing, but it was a sweet melody. Could you feel that? It's like they took you here, then they brought you here, then they took you back up here. It's like a roller coaster,
Yeah, because I wanted to go box that man up that was taping that girl mouth, man. That dude was making me mad.
Yes, and that was Divine One.
Yeah, he.
Yes, I mean this was great. I'm glad we did this, and thank you for coming up with the idea because, we had just sent the videos over to the judges, but I'm like, you know what? You're right. We want everybody to see everybody and to see what they have to choose from. And as all of y'all see, it is a very difficult choice to make. And I'm excited to see who they choose. So we'll find out. So make sure you tune in Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And remember our special guest, Miss Nice with It. She's coming to here, and she's also gonna bring some fire along with her. So we'll see when she come in what she have in store for us. So this has been a pleasure. Thank you, everyone on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Thank y'all for tuning in. This has really been enjoyable, and we'll see you next week.
Peace.